Okay. First of all, this is not jizz or anything like that. It's those goddamn Tide Pods and me washing my shirts too closely together or whatever the fuck, and it stained my shirt. So if anyone watches this, don't make a joke about the jizz on my shirt because it's not fucking jizz. It's not baby puke or anything like that. Now, we're gonna get into the uh, possibly the title of this video or something like that, right? So what I want to talk about, YouTube world, is Joe Biden and his ability to actually win the presidency of 2020. Okay, so there is a possibility that he'll still win, but it's contingent on one thing, in my opinion, and really in opinions of black people. Because here's the thing: one of the reasons that Donald Trump won last election is because black people didn't show up and show out. Because, well, Hillary Clinton, she made a lot of mistakes in her political career. She endorsed a lot of policies and pushed for a lot of legislation that mass incarcerated black people, destroyed their homes. She was an advocate of like welfare, which keeps black people in poverty, if you will, if it's my opinion, and it's really the opinion of a bunch of black people. Um, she did helped do nothing really for our community, right? She really just kind of fucked us, right? So no one wanted to vote for Hillary Clinton in the black community, other than some brainwashed, like, kind of feminist movement black women. I hate to say it like that, but because I don't have a problem with true feminism, workplace feminism, feminism that actually wants equality and not superiority. I believe that there is a certain um, demographic of the feminist movement, such as third wave and some second wave feminists, who really just want to be superior. First wave feminists, I'm talking about baby boomer era feminists, and some Generation X feminists. They actually are pushing for equality. Whereas, you know, the latter end of the second wave and third wave feminism, they really just want superiority. Anyway, but I digress. Uh, those are the people in the black community that still voted for Hillary Clinton. Okay. Uh, but in this election, you're going to need all of the votes. The same way, actually, she did in that election. She just didn't get them because the black community wasn't feeling her. And if you are a Democrat, you're going to need at least 10 of that 13% that black people are. Okay? You're going to need that. You're going to need at least 10% of that. So, if I'm going to say it this way, if Joe Biden, and hopefully maybe I'm a prophet because you're going to hear it here first. If Joe Biden does not elect Barack Obama, or does not, I don't want to use the word elect, if he does not choose Barack Obama as his running mate, he's going to lose. It's the truth. Call me what you want, but I'm telling you, you're going to call me a prophet in a little bit. If Joe Biden does not choose Barack Obama, and if Barack Obama turns down the the option of being the first president who is also a vice president, which would be pretty cool. But if he turns it down, Joe Biden doesn't have no chances, snowball chances in hell. Here's why: Joe Biden also endorsed a bunch of fucking policies back in the day that stifled black communities. Okay, and black people aren't really gonna be like pouring out for this dude. Okay, we're not gonna be pouring to the polls for Joe Biden. We'll just stay at home. I'm being completely honest. And I know that YouTube is probably going to, I don't know, shadow ban this or whatever the fuck they call it. But hopefully they realize that this is truth. If Joe Biden does not get Barack Obama to run for the presidency with him, it's over for him. Because first of all, let me go back to my points, okay? Joe Biden has endorsed policies that have helped mass incarcerate or stifle the progress of black people. Okay? Not going to get into them. If you want to, you can look them up. The reason I'm not going to get into them is because I don't have to edit this video and fact check this video and all of that shit. So I'm going to leave that up to you. But I know the general overview of what I'm saying is correct. Secondly, uh, he's been saying shit on this election run that's just like, bruh, what the fuck? Really? Like, okay, here's one from this election. He said, if you don't vote for him, or if you don't vote Democrat, you're not black. What? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? So my heritage, my lineage, my race, my ethnicity, my nationality, all of this other shit is based on who I vote for, nigga. What the fuck was that? And who the fuck are you to be able to you know make that distinction, bro? You are some old ass white dude who, to me, I mean, look, I don't, racism isn't an end all for me because I know it's so embedded in this culture in this nation that a person being slightly racist, especially when it's a white person, it's just like it's to be expected. So it's not a game changer, game ender for me because I understand that you got to take the good with the bad. I'm not a perfect person. Some people may say I'm misogynist. Some people may say I'm sexist. Some people may say I'm this and that. You know, I'm not a perfect person either. I kind of straddle the fence. You know, I'm not horrible on certain things, but I'm not the best. You know what I mean? So racism isn't an end all for me, but it is like a side eye. You gotta give a nigga like a little bit of a what was that, motherfucker? Like so shit like that, and then I don't want to get into like the Epstein-esque uh sides of Joe Biden because he wasn't on the on any of the plane dockets, but like there's a montage going around of Joe Biden like sniffing little girls' hair. And that shit is weird, bro. When you could just see him repeatedly over and over, like sniffing little kids' hair, right? Now that's not to say that you know, because you can make anything seem fucked up. You know what I mean? When he could just love kids. You know what I mean? But you know, it's weird, okay? And it worked on me as far as thinking of him as a bit creepier. You know what I mean? I just still don't put all of my eggs in the basket as far as thinking of a person one way or the other without any real evidence. I'm not one of those types of people, but it does beg the question. Um, but yeah, man, Donald Trump has this shit in the bag, bro. Okay? I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Donald Trump has this in the bag unless Joe Biden can get Barack Obama to be his vice president. Because, first of all, black people aren't going to accept anyone else, especially if it's not a white person. And, you know, the white people who are Democrats who like Joe Biden, they're going to vote for him regardless. Okay? The white people who like Donald Trump, doesn't matter what he's going to do, they're going to vote for him regardless. The thing that's going to change the election are the swing states, right? Those are the states that aren't really Democrat or Republican. They're just kind of like in the middle. For those of you who aren't into politics like that, which I'm one of those people, but you know, I at least know that. And then the black vote. If you can get the swing states and the black vote, you got this. Now, last time Donald Trump got the swing states, but he didn't get the black vote. But Hillary Clinton didn't get the black vote either. And boom, we got Donald Trump as the president. And then they're going to say some shit like, "Oh, well, he got the electoral votes and not the uh, not the popular vote." But I don't believe that shit. I think that's just what people say in politics to save face. Either way, this motherfucker won. So, um, that's my take, man. Hopefully, he does get Barack Obama because I'm not really a fan of Donald Trump. Just because his whole presidency just feels like a reality TV show. Do I respect his ability to get the job done? I think that he's an incredible businessman, and anyone who tries to undermine that is really just a biased piece of shit because there's no way in fuck hell that this person was given $1 million by his father. Yeah, that's a lot of money, especially back in the 70s and 80s. But still, he was given $1 million by his father, and he turned that into billions of dollars. So you can say what the fuck you want about Donald Trump. The motherfucker knows what to do with money. He knows how to manage a corporation. And guess what? That's all America is a fucking corporation. So I'm not shitting on him as far as his aptitude when it comes to actually doing the presidential job. But he just is not a good figurehead. It's just like he's just so fucking weird, bro. Like, and it just irks my nerves. And I feel like if we can get the best of both worlds, why not get the best of both worlds? Someone who can actually run the country and conduct themselves like a president should. And, have a polished, beautifully imaged family. A person who doesn't shit on other cultures and countries and belief systems and shit like that. A person who doesn't talk shit about people who have, multiple children by multiple women, but he himself has multiple children by multiple women. Shit like that. Like, the dude is just, he's a joke when it comes to his, you know, the social side of him, the moral side of him. So hopefully Joe Biden does actually win, man. But the only way that's gonna happen is if he gets Barack Obama to run with him. Anyway, this video is getting a little long, and I gotta go get something to eat. So you guys have a good night.